supplement.
More than 3.5 million skin cancers will be detected this year, and more than 13,000 of those people will die. Joining us now this afternoon is a very familiar face here, our longtime friend and former colleague, Marianne Banister. Marianne lost her daughter, Claire Wagenhurst, to adolescent melanoma last year. Marianne, thank you for coming in here. We know, even with this time of passage, we know this is something so very difficult to talk about, but it's important, and that's why you're here.
And thank you for giving this a voice.
Sure.
Because this is what we want to share. Adolescent melanoma is separate from adult melanoma.
How so?
It presents differently. It can look like a wart. It can look like a skin irritation. It can be clear in nature. It tends to be in girls more prevalently than boys. 60% are girls. It tends to be in the lower extremities. Claire's was on her ankle. Congenital moles, those you're born with, are the ones at a greatest risk. And the key to this is it's not about sunscreen or tanning booths or anything preventative.
It's genetic?
She went through adolescence, and basically hormonal changes during puberty can engage with estrogen and other cellular factors, and it can put melanoma cells into overdrive and can cause them to develop. So in other words, as she wrote in her senior essay, my friends got zits and I got melanoma. And that's the bottom line. She was 14 when she was diagnosed. She saw a dermatologist annually. I was just one of those very preventive-minded mothers.
Something you just regularly did.
She went to the dentist. She went to the dermatologist. She got her eyes checked, got her physical. She wore sunscreen all the time because she was fair. And so, you know, I was fair. So I thought, oh, well, she inherited it from me. No melanoma history in the family. No other factors. And the month that she saw her oncologist, he said it is still rare, but she's one of 3 girls he saw in 1 month, all 13 to 14 years old, all had on the lower extremities.
You know, you and I know each other professionally and even outside of TV circles. I didn't have the pleasure of knowing Claire. She looks like a beautiful girl. What was she like?
Well, Claire is just pure joy.
Yeah.
She just is and I speak of her in the present because she's still with us.
Right.
And she just was a very joyful, happy person. She kept this to herself, partly because we thought we were going to get past it.
Right.
Partly because she's like, well, people have diabetes, they deal with that. I'll just get a skin check every 3 months. We just thought we would stay ahead of it. And it really surprised her friends because she just was a person to embrace life every day.
She was 14, she was 17 when she passed away? So this really metastasized quickly, did it not?
Not really. Melanoma goes much faster typically.
Okay.
So it actually, we thought we had the handle on it. Last spring, it was starting to go away. She was going to go to Spain in June with her class. She had summer jobs lined up, college tours, and she had a headache during exam week. And we thought, well, you're a junior, it's stressful.
Right.
You know. And it turned out to be leptomeningeal disease instead.
So it was what now, Marianne?
Leptomeningeal disease, which is like what Valerie Harper has.
Okay.
It's like where it's the tiny cells floating in the brain, not an actual tumor.
So what advice would you give parents out there? You were doing all the right things even before she got this, and then you did treatment as actively as you could.
The reason we are out here, this is our mission to raise awareness, is because as a reporter, I'm good at finding facts. And there's a lot of details floating out there, bits and pieces, but nobody was putting all the pieces together to form this puzzle. So what we want people, parents, we want dermatologists to be aware and look at it from the perspective of it is a possibility. It was found early on, Claire. Let me clarify that. We had to wait about 3 months to have it taken off because we were told children don't get melanoma, we'll fit her in when we can. And it was a plastic surgeon that we were waiting to engage with because it's not that easy to get. And so we basically, you get your kids' teeth checked, go to the dermatologist. Get a screening, make sure you know that it looks different, presents different, and that when they get about, 10 to 13, it's the number 2 cancer among children, as rare as it is.
I didn't know that at all.
And 90% of the cases are in the ages of 10 to 19.
Wow.
So clearly, whatever is happening, be it genetic, be it hormonal, there aren't enough cases to document research yet. But all indications are that it's happening for those reasons.
And it doesn't sound like, and you can tell us, did Claire's oncologist give you any indication that there was anything else you could have done
No, there's no preventive measures. This isn't a matter of, oh, we didn't put sunscreen on her.
Didn't catch it in time.
Oh, you didn't catch it in time. No, we were on top of it. Right. It was and like I said, we thought we had it beat a couple times.
How are you doing with the foundation? Any events coming up that you want to tell us about?
Yes, our foundation has really taken off thanks to the community here. We have this weekend, her best friends are hosting the House of Claire fashion show as a tribute to her. Nice. It's sold out, but it's just really a farewell from her very best friends. They want the girls and the guys going to remember her as they knew her. And also Danielle Nicole, you guys have had her on a lot, handbag designer, local here. Yes. She's designed a bag in Claire's honor, actually collection, the Claire collection.
And everyone reacts in the family differently. Has starting the foundation been an aid in helping you in the family?
It helps because we're
Claire has an older sister.
Hillary is engaged. She does the social media for us.
Congratulations to her.
Yes, she's very good at that, much better than me. And my husband as well. I mean, the thing is, we're a very forward-thinking family. Yeah. And we need to make something positive out of this. Okay. And we just want people to know. And so it gives us a connection to her still. Right. And we're trying to do informative, but also bring about Claire's personality and spirit and joy of life. And as we say, the kids embrace the joy, color, and beauty that she did every day. And that's what we're trying to do.
Marianne, thank you. Everybody in here, obviously, heartbroken over what happened.
Thank you. Yeah, I know. You guys have been
wonderful.
wonderful.
Love and prayers continue.
Well, and also, if I can just say thank you, and just to the community for the outpouring of support has just been beyond. So thank you to you guys and everybody in Baltimore. Thank you so much.
Without
it's
a doubt.
been good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Without a doubt. Karen?
Violent crime spiking in Baltimore. What